The topic, youth bulge, a demographic dividend or a demographic bomb, is a key contemporary issue in CSS and public policy discourse. It refers to a situation where a large proportion of the population consists of young people, particularly in developing countries like Pakistan. This demographic structure carries both opportunities and risks. If properly managed through education, skills development, and employment generation, it can lead to economic growth and prosperity. However, if neglected, it may result in unemployment, poverty, and social instability. Therefore, the central argument is that youth bulge is a neutral phenomenon, and its outcome depends on governance and policy choices. Outline 1. Introduction 2. Understanding the concepts of youth bulge, demographic dividend, and demographic bomb. 3. Youth bulge as a demographic dividend. A. Expansion of human capital. B. Economic growth and productivity. C. Innovation and entrepreneurship. D. Digital and technological advancement. E. Strengthening democratic and civic participation. F. Enhanced national competitiveness. 4. Youth bulge as a demographic bomb. A. Rising unemployment and underemployment. B. Deficiencies in education and skill development. C. Poverty and social exclusion. D. Crime, extremism, and radicalization. E. Political instability and social unrest. F. Brain drain. 5. Policy recommendations. A. Reforming the education system. B. Expanding technical and vocational training. C. Promoting entrepreneurship. D. Generating employment opportunities. E. Investing in the digital economy. F. Ensuring youth inclusion in policymaking. G. Strengthening good governance. 6. Conclusion. Essay 1. Introduction. The contemporary world is witnessing significant demographic changes, among which youth bulge is one of the most defining features of developing countries. It refers to a situation where a large proportion of the population consists of young individuals. This demographic reality is particularly significant for countries like Pakistan, where a majority of the population falls within the youth category. The youth bulge presents both opportunities and challenges. It can serve as a powerful engine of economic growth and innovation, yet it can also become a source of instability if not managed properly. Therefore, its impact depends on governance, policy choices, and institutional capacity rather than the demographic structure itself. 2. Understanding the concepts of youth bulge, demographic dividend, and demographic bomb. Youth bulge refers to a demographic condition where a significant share of the population consists of young people. A demographic dividend is the economic benefit that arises when a large working-age population is productively employed, contributing to economic growth through increased productivity and income generation. In contrast, a demographic bomb refers to a situation where a large youth population becomes a burden due to unemployment, lack of education, poverty, and limited opportunities, potentially leading to social unrest, crime, and instability. Thus, the same demographic structure can produce entirely different outcomes depending on how it is managed. 3. Youth bulge as a demographic dividend. A. Expansion of human capital. A large youth population provides a strong human resource base that can drive national development if properly educated and skilled. B. Economic growth and productivity. A young workforce increases labor participation, productivity, and overall economic output. C. Innovation and entrepreneurship. Youth are more adaptable to change and often lead innovation, startups, and entrepreneurial activities. D. Digital and technological advancement. In the modern global economy, youth participation in IT, freelancing, and digital sectors enhances technological progress. E. Strengthening democratic and civic participation. Youth engagement in civic and political processes strengthens accountability and democratic institutions. F. Enhanced national competitiveness. Countries with skilled youth populations are more competitive in global markets. 4. Youth bulge as a demographic bomb. A. Rising unemployment and underemployment. If job creation does not keep pace with population growth, unemployment becomes a serious challenge. B. Deficiencies in education and skill development. Weak education systems fail to equip youth with modern and market-relevant skills. C. Poverty and social exclusion. Lack of opportunities leads to poverty and marginalization among young people. D. Crime, extremism, and radicalization. Unemployed and frustrated youth may become vulnerable to negative social influences. E. Political instability and social unrest. Large unemployed youth populations can contribute to protests and instability. F. Brain drain. Skilled youth often migrate abroad in search of better opportunities, weakening national human capital. 5. Policy recommendations. A. Reforming the education system. Education must be aligned with modern economic needs and focus on critical thinking and skills. B. Expanding technical and vocational training. Skill-based education should be strengthened to improve employability. C. Promoting entrepreneurship. Support for startups, loans, and incubation centers should be increased. D. Generating employment opportunities. Industrial growth and investment are essential for job creation. E. Investing in the digital economy. Expansion of IT, freelancing, and digital infrastructure can absorb youth employment. F. Ensuring youth inclusion in policymaking. Youth participation in governance ensures better representation and future-oriented policies. G. Strengthening good governance. Transparent and effective governance is essential to convert demographic potential into real development. 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, youth bulge is a neutral demographic phenomenon whose outcome depends on policy decisions rather than population structure. It is neither inherently a demographic dividend nor a demographic bomb. For Pakistan, it represents a historic opportunity to achieve economic growth, social development, and global competitiveness. However, without investment in education, skills, employment, and governance, this opportunity may turn into a challenge. Ultimately, the future of Pakistan depends on how effectively it harnesses the potential of its youth population. Note: do not write headings in the essay body while writing essay after outline.